Hey guys, yes, you read the title right. Today we are going to attempt to do some faux leather effects on both this chair and this little side table. Side table has a faux leather top on it already, and then this chair right here has some sort of cardboard type seat. I'm not really sure. It's really old. I have already prepped them and sanded them and cleaned and so let's get started. All right, so I have some various paint colors here. I want to make like more of a orangey color, so I'm gonna mix together. I'm gonna add some red in there as well to get more of that orangey tone, and it will be this color here.
Add a little more of this Venetian yellow milk paint.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. Kind of brushing it on. I have a spray mister.
I'm using a circular motion because there are a couple of different colors on my paintbrush, and that will kind of help blend them all together onto the surface.
I'm just tapping my paintbrush in, and I'm not really worrying about, oh, that was a good orange right there. Not really worried about what colors are on my paintbrush.
Misting the surface does help that paint blend in together, and it just makes the transitions a little bit more softer between the different colors. Get my base down of that orangey color. I'm going to start going in and adding in some of the darker colors, like this brown, which is just a Waverly brand chalk paint, I believe. Just a very inexpensive chalk paint. And when you look at leather, it has like different variations of light and dark, especially if it's more worn. So that's just giving me some of those additional variations. I'm just going to continue swirling my brush and tapping my brush to make it look a less uniform. I'm going to add in some lighter colors to get more of that worn out look that leather has. I just continue to go back and forth with the different colors to try and match up my inspiration pictures.
This is dry and clean. I'm just going to use this one to blend the colors together.
I'm really starting to see all the color variations now with all of the tapping in of the different colors, the yellows, the black, the light mineral color, and a little tiny bit of red, not a whole lot. And then I'm just taking that dry, clean brush and just swirling it around, blending them all together. And I get all kinds of different variations similar to what real leather has.
All right, so I feel pretty happy with that. So I have a little bit of black on this paintbrush. I'm gonna get some on this paintbrush, and I'm gonna dry brush. So I'm like not putting any pressure. Lightly, very lightly. And that's gonna pick up all of the like little ridges and whatever. Okay, here we go, round two.
I'm using the same exact color palette as I used with the chair and mixing up a similar orangey brown color, applying that first, really not super worried if the colors are mixing up. And then I'm just kind of blending all of those colors together. I let my base coat dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come back in with some of the yellow and some of the browns and the light mineral color and tap all of that in. And then I'm going to start blending with my clean, dry brush and swirling and twirling and tapping to get all of those different color variations that real leather has. I'm going to take some brown antiquing wax. I'm going to tap that in. This will help seal the paint as well as give it even more of a real authentic leather look. Let's have a look at some of the inspo pics that I found off of the internet before we check out the final reveal. I hope you found this video helpful and have taken some inspiration from it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification for future videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!